Now, back to our topic. They've prepared themselves with all these things. Now they come. Look at the contrast. Verse 17. So he prepared his people with all these physical things, but here's the real reason they're going to win. Yea, in the strength of the Lord did we go forth to battle against the Lamanites. For I and my people did cry mightily to the Lord that he would deliver us out of the hands of our enemies, for we are awakened to a remembrance of the deliverance of our fathers. Now, in our world today, I think it would be really instructive for each of us to spend time remembering the captivity of our fathers through different generations of time, as the title page of the Book of Mormon would suggest, that we don't just live our life right now, but we keep learning lessons from the past. They remembered how God had delivered their fathers, and so it strengthens their faith to call upon God in their current struggles, and boy, those were major struggles that they're facing. And God did hear our cries and did answer our prayers, and we did go forth in his might, and we did go forth against the Lamanites, and in one day and a night we did slay 3,043. So God allows them to do all of these things. We just slew 3,043 Lamanites. And in contrast, he tells you that only 279 of his brethren were killed. That kind of gives you an idea of the scope and scale of size of the group that he brought with him, that we're going to be breaking off 450 souls for Alma's group. We're going to have a big group with Limhi that's going to be delivered. But in the process, we lost 279 people here in this first battle, this first instance. So this is a sizable population that we're talking about. That's about an 11-to-1 ratio. I would say we won that war handily as Nephites. Now, that's looking at black words on a white page. That's looking at numbers. That's doing statistics and simple math. But brothers and sisters, the thing that if we pause for a minute, these are real people. There are 3,043 Lamanite families that night who aren't going to have that individual return. There are 279 families in the land, or in the cities of Nephi and Shiloh, who that night, they're not going to see that as a victory. They're not going to see, oh yeah, we won. There is some excitement that, okay, we're not slaves. We haven't been brought into bondage. But I think those emotions are probably going to be overpowered by the fact that dad's not coming home tonight, and he'll never come home again in this life. Or you've lost your son, or a brother, or a spouse, a husband. And all the questions that then come up of, now what in the world am I going to do? Brothers and sisters, this is part of life. For 279 Nephite families, they were put in a place where they can no longer rely completely on themselves. They have to turn more than ever before heavenward and say, help me. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to make this work moving forward. But if we put our trust in God and sow seeds of righteousness and covenant keeping and our best efforts to be good and to turn to the Lord, he will deliver and good things will happen.